Hello. This week's Torah portion is Parshas Beha'alotcha. There are a number of fascinating things in this Torah portion, but what I'm focusing on today is just a few verses that's usually referred to as the complainers. But it's introduced, instead of calling them the complainers, the ones who were making themselves complain, or at least that's how the translation looks to me. It's an unusual word. They were making themselves complain because there was nothing they really needed. Even in the desert, God provided them water, shelter through the clouds that were miraculously covering them, and also the manna. The manna tasted like anything they wanted, but it had one property that was really interesting. According to the sages, the manna fell further from your tent when you misbehaved the day before and did a sin, and it fell closer when you did something correctly. And it felt like God was breathing down your neck. And so the complainers were basically complaining that they were looking for reasons to complain because they wanted to be further, so to speak, from God and not feel his presence all the time. And what's shocking about that is even though there is no sin to kvetch, so to speak, but they were punished with a serious punishment. Why? And what it seems is because when a person sins, although some people feel guilty, and that's a sign of the godliness that's still inside of them, other people, when they sin, disconnect and move further from God to kill and squelch the guilt. And for a person to want to move away from God when he didn't, so to speak, even have the excuse, as poor as it is, of the fun or benefit of the sin, that's like wanting all the bad parts and effects of a sin and having no reason at all to even want to do it just because you want to get away from God. And therefore they were punished. And therefore we see the importance of the idea in Judaism that its very purpose is to get closer to God. And the mitzvahs and the sins we avoid are what keep us from not getting further and getting closer to him. And our mission in life, so to speak, is to be a mamlechet kohanim v'a goy kadosh, a kingdom of priests and a holy nation. Wishing you a very good Shabbos.